Good morning, happy Monday, welcome back to the channel, my friends. Good to see you. I hope you guys had a good weekend. So like I said, it's Monday. We got a few things to take care of, and one of them is to pack all the stuff we need for the island, because we are leaving in a couple of days. So let's do that. Let's open up here because we need to put some really nice stuff in here. Slowly release it because it's too hot. Boom. There we go. I like this rug because it also gives me the opportunity so I can open. Oh, what? To pull a little bit harder. Anyway, let's get the dishy out of here and we can pack all that other stuff, you guys, that we need to carry with us. Let's see. Bam. There we go. That's one. Okay, so here we go. And we got some high temperature grease to pack the bearings. So I think that's it for now here. Maybe not, we'll see. So my batteries are doing pretty good so far, and I listened to lots of your comments, you guys, that they should all have a same length of cable. So this is what we are gonna do. We gonna have like a bus bar. We're gonna connect all the positives, we're gonna collect all the negatives, and it's gonna connect to a bus bar, the positive to the positive side and the negative to the negative side, and then from there we're gonna bring the cable all the way into the electrical house where we have all the gadgets, and hopefully that will work. I mean, this works. Maybe not as good as supposed to, but it does work. And we need to do a little bit of organizing because it's a mess here. Okay, let's get the mister up. Before we gonna damage. Okay, we put this in the front seat. Put it the wrong way. This way. So anyway, you guys, yesterday's live stream was awesome. I really had a lot of fun. I hope all of you who came by enjoyed it. But let's continue. And as you guys can see, that's diesel only, right? And then this one here is where the veg is gonna get filled in. And I have a 200-liter tank underneath. Let's see if I can show you guys. So it's really tucked in there, okay? But that's the tank, goes all the way into the back there. As you guys can see, it's a monster tank. And here is the setup, okay? So as you guys can see, you see the tank is huge. All the way up there, right? And look at that. And it's nicely tucked in. So This is where I get the oil feed from. There is a small little filter on it before it goes to my pump, and the pump, it's right in there. As you guys can see, it's been, you know, getting a lots of dirt and all that kind of stuff. And then from the pump comes to the filter head, which is heated with coolant, heats up the oil, and then from here comes to the valve. Okay, so this is the in for the valve right here. That's the oil comes in, and this is where you select if you running on oil or if you're running on diesel. And this one, it's always open. You control these two ports. Okay, and then from here, when you control to run on veggie, you activate the pump, you activate the port for the veg, and then from there goes up all the way up, right here. And then this guy, it also gets oil and diesel, because I have two separate diesel filters down here. So the veg goes through here also on the diesel, and then goes up to the engine, and the way in the engine is controlled comes back, and then you have the return valve which selects where you're gonna send the return. If you're running on veg, you send it back to the veg. If you're running on diesel, you send it back to the diesel tank. Simple. So this one here is a diesel filter, also has a pump in it up top, and then that's my secondary diesel filter right there. Okay, so it comes from the tank, goes through this water separator strainer, and then goes back in here, and then from here goes to the valve, and then from the valve goes up. So double filter. Just talk a little bit about, you know, the advantages and disadvantages when you're running on waste vegetable oil. Okay, so it's very important to know the source where the oil is coming from, because that's critical. Otherwise, you know, you do more harm than good. Then the process, if you clean the oil properly, you're never gonna have any kind of issues. You know, like I run on this one, and lots of people are saying, oh no, the 6 liter will never run on waste vegetable oil. Well, there you have it. For the past 4 years, yes, we are running on vegetable oil on this guy, and no issues. But like I said, you have to do the right thing. So what's the right thing? Well, the right thing is, right when you pick up the oil, when you pour it down, you want to make sure that you kind of let it settle for a couple of days before you pour it, and you don't want to pour any mess into your big tote where you collect the oil. And then from there on, depends how you do the process. The process can be done many different ways. Do you need a centrifuge? No, you don't. But you have a centrifuge, it's gonna be your life much easier, your oil is gonna be much cleaner, and you have to change less filters. And let me just explain a little bit, because I can run on the waste vegetable oil filter probably 20,000 kilometers before I have to change my filter. And the reason for that, because my oil is clean. If I get oil from other people, I have to be aware of that, and I have to have spare filters with me, because it happened to me that after like maybe 1,500 kilometers, the filters start clogging, reducing the flow. And then when you reduce the flow, you see it that, oh, my fuel pressure only goes up to like 40. That's the reason. That's the time you have to make sure you change all that, and then you are good to go. So it's very critical, you guys, absolutely critical to do the right thing if you think or decide to run on waste vegetable oil. Having a good source, cleaning it the right way, you know, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna have no issues, just like me. So that's it, you know. And I'll show you some other things when we get there, but also this guy will run on veggie. This is running on veggie for the past 12 or 14 years, no problems. I've been asked about processing of the waste vegetable oil and what I am using it for. So this is how I pick up the oil. That's why I'm saying you guys that, you know, when you are using a Japanese restaurant, this is how clean is the oil coming from them. And then what we do, I'll show you right now. We are pouring it in this big tote, and what I'm using, it's a 100 micron sock, and I don't pour any junk in here, as you guys can see. It's very important, you know, otherwise this tote will have a lot of sludge and all that garbage that you don't want. And then from here we're gonna push it in to another barrel from where it's gonna come to the centrifuge. So this is all, like I said, you see what I mean? Look at that. This is for me not clean, so I put this and let it settle, and then I'll skim it again. That's the process. And then this is the recycling side of the process. So what I do, I cut the bottom out, right? Let me just do this. Just like that. And then we slice it in the back and we push them together, just like that. And then this is all recycling. Let's see if she's gonna notice, you guys. Let's see if she's gonna see it. Funny, eh?
Well, you have to buy it. It's so expensive.
Just look at it. It's beautiful.
Surprise!
Right? Priceless. It's priceless. Right? did I say? There you guys have it. Okay? Look at that. Priceless. Welcome home, sweetie. Anyway, you guys, thanks for riding along with me. It wasn't a whole lot, but I figured, you know, well, hell, post it up for you. But yeah, if you guys, you know, new to the channel, please consider subscribing. You know, if you want to support the channel, I have some membership going on down there. If you can, I appreciate that. If you can't, I appreciate that too. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. We wish you all the best. I hope you guys enjoy. Till next time, I send you my love. Peace out.